Hello, and welcome to Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you've chosen to join me today for my Tickle Tuesday video. Today, we are going to make a card that I am calling the Corner Twist Easel. It's an easel card, but it's got a little bit of a twist on it. So I'm going to show you how it's done. This card was presented to me through an event that my uh, it's not really my upline, but the group that I am a part of. And one of the demonstrators shared this with us, and it's so fun and it's nice and easy, and I think you'll like it. So anyway, let's take a look. What you will do is take an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and you're going to cut it in half horizontally. So you'll have two. You'll actually end up with two cards. Um, so this was 4 1/4, and then we're going to turn it vertically, or I'm sorry, you'll cut it vertically, and we're going to turn it horizontally. All right, and we're going to score at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. And then there's one more score we're going to do. I usually bend those over so they're real obvious to me, because the next score line is going to go from this front one. Let me see if I'm going to start down here in the left-hand corner. If I were holding the card like this, it's going to be the bottom left to the top right. Okay. So we're going to do that. Got to get it lined up in my grooves here. Excuse me. In my grooves. Okay. And then we have that score line. And this gets flipped upside down. Okay. So we're going to have to crease that upside down. So after you get the cutting and the scoring done, you'll probably want to go through and just use your bone folder and crease those lines down so that you have everything ready to go. Okay, and this is how the card starts. All right. Then what you're going to need is you're going to want to choose a piece of DSP. And it can be anything you want. However, you may want to consider a scenery picture versus just any old DSP, and I'll tell you why. The scenery picture is just everything on its own. You really don't have to do anything to it. If you chose to do something that was just a color like this, then you would want to either stamp it or put different stamps on it, maybe embellishments or whatever, or you want to put images on it. So it's your choice of what you want to do. This is just a little extra work in putting things to it, but it's not enough to, go, oh man, been at this forever, nothing like that. Okay, so after you have this card made, remember that this is 4 1/4 total. You're going to need a solid sheet of 4 inches all the way around. And then your DSP paper is going to be 3 3/4 all the way around. All right. And then you will also need a strip that is 1 inch by 4 inches. And this is 7/8 by 3 1/4 inches. All right, so I'm going to start by putting my DSP on my mats, and we'll get that taken care of right away because it'll be easy to just assemble then. Right? Then, if you want to, this is not required. This is just something that I came up with. Um, if you want to, you can take your a basic 4-inch square of basic white and put that on the inside for your message, or you can put it on the back. All right, either way would work. I think I'm going to, just for the sake of doing something different today, I'm going to put it on the inside, and you'll understand what I mean as far as something different when I show you some other finished products. So I'm just going, or cards. I'm just going to put this right in here. All right. Then what you want to do is you are going to take this. This is a lot like the book binding card. And so this is where the binding would be, so to speak. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add some glue to that, and then we're just going to smash it down. Well, not smash it, but you know what I mean. We're going to glue that all down. And then we're going to take our 1-inch strip with the DSP paper on it, and we're going to put that right where that binding is. Then I'm going to take my glue and I am going to, this is my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to use it to put some adhesive on the bottom half of that square. All right, so when I lay this down, that's where it's going to be. Now on the inside, I'm going to take, you can use any punch out you want, but you want something that you can put in here because the card is going to stand like an easel. So you need it to hold it in place. All right. But before I do that, I'm going to take my Memento Tuxedo Black, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment right in the middle of that. There we go. Now, just so you know, and I chose to make 2 punches just to make it, because I'm going to double the height of this with dimensionals. So I made sure that it was going to be secure to put the easel together. And just for your own information, I am using our oval punch. And my stamp set is Unbounded Love. And I will be administering the adhesive backed pearl trio embellishments. All right, so I'm going to grab my dimensionals. Whoops, that's just an extra white. And I am going to put a strip of glue on the back so that I can line it up with my layered look. And then I am going to add my dimensionals. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to lay this right here in the corner. Then when I lift up my card, it's going to lay like that. And that's your corner easel, your corner twist easel, as I call it. So it looks like a normal card that way, but you lift it up and you twist it off to the side and it's held in place. And that is your sentiment. And that's your card. You still have room to put something on the inside if you want to write it, or like I said before, you can always put some basic white in the back and put your message there. All right. So that's one card I made. I'm going to show you another one or a couple more. I made this one for Father's Day. It says, Thank you, Dad. I don't know if you can see that because it is kind of dark, but when you're looking at it, it doesn't look so bad. I mean, when it's right there in front of you. Okay, and then I made another one for Mother's Day. All right. So those are the corner twist cards. Now those I didn't put any embellishments on. I thought I would try to put some on this one just to see, what it would look like. And if it would look any better than if I would just leave it alone. And there we go. There we have the embellishments on it, and we lift it up. And it adds a little bit to the card, but I don't know that it's really necessary when you're using the scenery cards. If you're using one where there isn't anything in particular, it's just a color, and then I would definitely add some embellishments or a ribbon or something like that on there. Okay? So there we go. There we have our easel cards. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed that. And I will connect with you again on Sunday for my Simple Sunday video. Have a great week. Bye-bye.